And we've got Collette here, love to see Collette. And she's got a very controversial poster there which shows how much the jabs that babies are given has changed since 1986. So this is within the first 12 months of birth. Look at the difference there between 1986 and 2024. Giving those babies all those jabs within 12 months since birth. I mean, this is just insane. And this one here says, oh sorry, you're going to say something, Derek?
Yeah, I thought I'd been asked if Collette wanted to hold that, because talking about babies and being a woman, it's going to have more resonance coming from a woman, isn't it?
It may well do, yes, very true, very true. But men can have babies as well though, Derek, can't they?
I thought
men can have babies in 2025. It will happen overnight.
Apparently.
Yeah, apparently so. Apparently so. Have you been to these before much, Collette? Is this your first one? Oh, okay.
My second.
Your second one. How are you finding it so far? I know we've had 10 minutes of this.
Loving it.
Are you loving it?
Very
Excellent.
positive response from everybody.
Really? Fantastic. Have you had much, have you noticed people's reactions? And have people said anything to you, or just smiling, or just wanting to know more about it?
Both, actually. We've had a couple of negative responses, but literally only a couple. But
Fantastic.
most people, they're really positive. They're asking questions.
Brilliant.
They seem to be very awake, actually, which surprised me.
Oh, brilliant. That's
That
good
was
to
good,
hear.
yeah.
Excellent. And do you feel we're going to make a difference today, Collette? Because, I don't know, I mean, we are, it's not too many of us today, but we are still here, regardless. Do you think it's going to make a difference us being here with our banners?
I do. I think it's about sowing seeds, isn't it? I mean, it does seem to me, though, a lot of people agree with what we're saying. So, but unfortunately, the mainstream media is an echo chamber, isn't it? Unless people look beyond the mainstream media, they're not going to find the truth. So, no, it's been really positive, and I think this makes the truth visible, which is really important.
That's good.
Or at least sows a seed for people to look for themselves and find the facts.
Excellent. And do you feel the mainstream media, or the lamestream media as I often call it, do you feel they're going to report on us today and tell us everybody how amazing we are, and in fact we were even here today? You sound sceptical. You sound sceptical, Collette.
One note of caution: always be careful. It's important to check all the sources. They might not be giving you the full picture, or they might have made, an innocent mistake. So you need to be careful. Only use those sources that you trust. Are they likely to have accurate information on the story? How much checking do you need to do? Depends on the type of source, but it's usually a good idea to check the information with at least 2 different sources. That's our policy.
24 hours, 323 deaths have been recorded. That's people who died within 28 days of a positive COVID test. That's people who died within 28 days of a positive COVID test.
So we have truth and accuracy, 2 of the BBC's basic news values.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Nah, I may be as thick as the 2 short planks, but I just thought I heard what I just thought I just heard.
The audience need to trust you, and that depends on you being accurate. They're important values, and they'll help you become not just a reporter, but a trusted school reporter.
it's down to the independent journalists to do this, you know, and to get the information out there. But unfortunately, they're censored as well, aren't they?
It seems that way, yeah, it does seem that way. Do you feel many people even know what's going on outside the BBC or the ITV?
Increasingly, yeah, I do.
That's good, yeah.
Increasingly, but I think it takes things like this and independent journalists to just wake people up and make them question, you know, and look for themselves. Yeah.
That's great. But it can't be true. It's not on the news.
I think what you're doing is brilliant. So
Thank you. That's very kind. Thank you very much.
It's just getting that information out there, isn't it?
I hope so. my videos are getting shadow banned a lot these days. So any way I can get the word out of what's going on, the better, really. So I try and do this where I can. So thank you for being here today. You know. Yeah, thank you. Any other words you want to say for the camera whilst I'm here?
I just want to say to people, do your own research. And a really good book, a lady called Rosa Koire, Koire, she wrote a really good book which I recommend everyone to get called, what's it called? Behind the Green Mask. It's a fantastic book. She was high up, I can't remember what her role was now, she's sadly passed around COVID times, but this lady actually worked, I think, with the United Nations, if I remember correctly, and she's written this amazing book exposing all of these things we're talking about today, which are now coming to fruition.
Really?
I would really recommend people to read it. She did that job. They talked about 15-minute cities and everything all that time ago when she worked in that role, and now it's all coming into fruition.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll put a link of that book in the description today when I do the video, and a little reference on the video itself. So thank you very much. Awesome. Thank you. It's lovely, Colette. This was Colette at Sherborne Markets. Ta-da! On Sunday the 15th? Yeah, go 15th. It's Sunday 15th. I'll edit that bit on my video. Thank you. Thank you, Colette. Woo!